Good morning. Good morning. This is Susan McMullen. It's 8:30 Monday morning on May 1, and welcome to Coffee and Conversation with Susan. I hope that you're all joining in right now. It's a great day, a new month. I can hardly believe that one. So I'm going to wait just a minute and let a couple more people pop on here. So I'm so glad to have you all and to see you here. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you did something fun for yourself. Hi, Jessica. How are you? So I'm glad to be here this morning having a little coffee. It's going to be a stormy, rainy day, and I kind of love those. Let's see here. Hey, Ann. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. So, I missed you all on Friday. It was the last day. Hey, Carrie. Friday was the last day of the month, last weekday, I should say, of the month. And it was going to be when I first started doing this, it was going to be my last day to do that. When I started, I said I'd do it for a month. But I have had so many people say, I love this. It's a great way to start the day. Thanks for doing it. Lovely thoughts. And so I was like, okay, well, if you want to hang out with me, then I want to hang out with you. So here I am. And hey, Charmaine. So I'm glad to have you here today. So on Friday, the reason I missed it was because I was doing a presentation. I was the keynoter for the opening session. The University of Georgia has a conference every year for the admin professionals, and it is truly an awesome conference. And I have spoken there and done breakout sessions training for several years. And this year they asked me to come and do the keynote. And I will tell you, it was the most fun. I absolutely loved it. Over 200 people in the audience and just fabulous men and women. It was great. Yeah, Carrie's done it with me before, the training, and it's just a great group of women, So it was kind of funny. I passed around a sign-up sheet and said, if you'd like to sign up, I would love to have you for my newsletter. This is kind of what I put in, blah, blah, blah. And I said, if you want to sign up, I would love that. If you don't want to sign up, that's okay too. You won't hurt my feelings. But if you sign up and you unsubscribe, you will hurt my feelings. So do not do that. So isn't that funny? Because it hurts my feelings when people unsubscribe. So whatever. Anyway, so that's where I was on Friday. And then on Sunday, I volunteered at something. A friend of mine did something called a Rainbow Expo here, which was benefiting a foundation called the Lost and Found Youth. And so I was volunteering for that all day or for half the day on Sunday. So anyway, here we are, Monday morning, May 1st. And the topic that we're talking about today is you cannot go back. You can't go back. So let me tell you what that's in reference to. And let me read something first, because I'm going to get these glasses on and I'm going to get them off, okay? Because I can't read without them. But Jessica, my daughter, I was asking her, telling her this morning what we're going to be talking about. She goes, well, I just got this quote today. So here's the quote. It says, I have to read it. It says, there is nothing more damaging to your future potential than spending your present dwelling on the past. Whatever has happened is over. And so, what brought it up for me was that I was having a couple conversations last week in particular. So one was, I'm a partner with Rodan and Fields. And so I was talking and I said, gosh, I wish I had done this 2 years ago. Probably should have done it 2 years ago when my friend first asked me to do it. And the interesting thing was I got thinking about it. I was like, you couldn't have done it 2 years ago. It wasn't your time to do it 2 years ago. So you need to stop lamenting on that and just move forward. So that was the first conversation in my head and with someone else. But the second one was with a friend of mine who I was talking to. And she was referring to things that she wished she had done, she wished she and her husband had done. In hindsight, they should have done this. I mean, it was a lot of, I wish I should have, could have, would have done it then. But the bottom line is, you can't do it. You can't go back and change that. So if it didn't happen then, it wasn't the time, or that was a decision that was made. And so basically what you need to do is kind of learn from that and then move forward. Take those lessons with you and go forward. And so sometimes lessons are hard learned, and they come at a higher price, but everything happens in its own time the way it should be. So to wish things away and wish that we could have done something different or better, just learn from that. It's part of a life lesson somewhere in there, and then move forward. So it's all about, you know, living every day and then moving forward in the way that you're supposed to be doing. Just taking those steps every day, staying in action every day, moving forward, doing a little something every single day. And you will come to where you're supposed to be. Sometimes it's a winding road, sometimes it's a straight path. And sometimes we do things and we think, well, gosh, I wish I would have done it then. But to wish it away, you should not ever wish it back. So you can never go back. You can only go forward. So keep that in mind today. So I'm so glad that you all have joined me on this Monday, May 1st. Again, my name is Susan McMullen, and I am the founder of the Social Sisterhood, which is a group locally here in Atlanta. We meet, I established it so that we could have more fun and play in our lives. Something, actually, when I was talking to the University of Georgia, the admin conference, we talked about that, and it was funny. People, you know, you forget how to have fun. You get so busy taking care of everybody else, you just forget what that's like and how to have fun. And sometimes you have to go back and really remember what you enjoyed doing. And so that is that's why I started the Social Sisterhood, was so we could and you could have people to do it with. And so if you're here locally, check us out, socialsisterhood.com, or you can go on Facebook, The Social Sisterhood, and I'd love to have you check us out, come and visit. And if I'm also a partner with Rodan & Fields, so if you want to feel better in your own skin and be able to step out there with a lot of confidence to follow your passions and dreams, because you're all successful and you're all perfect just the way you are, but sometimes we feel better when we take care of ourselves, then I'd love to have you, you know, contact me then. And Peggy says I look great this morning. Thank you, Peggy. So I know some mornings I look really sleepy, don't I? So anyway, check us out there, check me out, hit me up. I'm happy to talk to anybody, but the major lesson today to remember is you cannot go back. Don't wish things away. They happened for a reason. You can only go forward, and then just make every moment count as you're going forward. And if you end up thinking that you wish you would have done something, then just think of the lesson that you learned in that. Remember that maybe wasn't your time, and keep on moving. Don't stay frozen in the past. It's a waste of time and energy. And with that, I will see you in the morning, May 2nd at 8:30. I can't wait to see you here. You are awesome. Now go spread your awesomeness with the world. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.